Hi, my name is Josh Davis, and for the past, goodness, 13 or so years now, I've had the pleasure of serving the students on the OU-Tulsa campus. My current position is Executive Director for Student Affairs here at OU-Tulsa, and I've been in that role for, well, since about 2013, 14.
Well, my name is Lauren Condry. I am the Assistant Director of Student Affairs here on the OU-Tulsa campus. And essentially, what my role is with the university is we basically oversee anything that's student facing that's outside of the classroom. So we oversee our student organizations, our student government, all of the programming and events that go on for our students. We oversee career services. And in the last year or so, we've also taken on some recruitment responsibilities for our programs that are in the health science field. The team is really small. We're a team of 3. And while that can be really trying sometimes because we do have our hands in a lot of different areas, I really thoroughly enjoy my job. Being with students is that's why I come to work every day. It sounds kind of cheesy, but it's true. And so any way that I can help benefit our students achieve those goals, that's what I'm most excited to do.
My name is Monica Goodwin, and my job title is the Program Coordinator here at OU-Tulsa Student Affairs. And in my job, I'm mostly responsible for like the general day-to-day programming. So things like our career services workshops and our multicultural events. But I also have a hand in some of our larger scale events like Schuster Q and orientation and convocation.
The programs that I'm most proud of and that I enjoy the most are going to be our orientation and our graduation gear up. Those are 2 programs that kind of bookend our students' journey here on our campus. Orientation is so essential because it provides the students with the tools that they are needing to be successful in their academic journey. It allows us to ensure that they feel a sense of belonging to OU-Tulsa, but the University of Oklahoma as a whole. A sense of belonging is something that we really value here, and we want to ensure that everyone feels that they have a space here. And then graduation gear up, that is the event where students get to come and they get to get their cap, their gown, their tassel, and their hood. And while I love the graduation ceremony, graduation gear up is a little more special for me because it seems as though that's the first time that that light bulb goes off for them and that they realize that they have achieved the goal that they've been working toward for the last year, 2, 3, 4 years.
So for me, the programs that I'm most proud of are ones that allow me to tie in some of that experience that I have and some of my personal passions. So recently, our office has started hosting iftars for members of the OU-Tulsa community who are fasting during Ramadan. And I'm so proud of these events because lately with each dinner that we've hosted, I've seen more students and coworkers from all different cultures and backgrounds and faiths come to these dinners and join our students of Muslim faith. And it's so beautiful because I feel like we're really building this community and this welcoming environment.
You always hear about, competition makes people stronger. And, I'm someone that has always played sports, and so I thrive on that competitive aspect of it. But what I've learned through my work with the consortium is that it's really both. If you want to just compete and stand on your island, there's only so many resources on that island. And if you really want to grow and excel, not just personally and professionally, but to see your institution thrive as the best it can, then you have to have those relationships where you can call on colleagues doing similar work, fighting similar struggles, whether it's budget related in our state, or a nuanced student issue that you just need a second ear to kind of sit there and listen and give you some support. I think that's where the consortium is really, in a very natural and intentional way, allowed those bridges to be built.
Being a part of the consortium, especially these communities of practice, it really enables that pathway to broaden for people to meet colleagues, perhaps meet a mentor or a mentee, because in my opinion, mentoring someone is just as important as having a mentor yourself. Being a part of the consortium, I think, really allows all of us to grow as professionals, and allow us to create those pathways with people that we probably wouldn't cross paths otherwise.
Oh, I really love the consortium and everything that you all are doing, because as I am newer to Tulsa and to the university scene here in Tulsa, it's been really beneficial for me to meet members who are working in the same sphere and doing the same work as I am. Because a lot of my connections are from Norman and the OKC area, I felt like I was really kind of starting a new profession whenever I moved to Tulsa. So it's been really great to be able to make those connections, specifically within the communities of practice. So Lauren and I are both active in the career services community of practice. And I can't stress how grateful I am for that, because it has really allowed me to meet other people who are doing this same work. And it's allowed Lauren and I to come back and maybe reassess some of our programs, specifically within career services, and see what we can do to better serve our students here.
So once you're involved in those committees, those working groups, things like that, it's really easy to build those relationships, because I feel like at least people that I work with, our common goal is our students, right? So students achieving their success, students having that sense of belonging. And when you all are at the table and you have that same goal, it really makes building those relationships pretty easy.
Guess I would just say I'm really grateful for both Lauren and Josh serving as my mentors coming to OU-Tulsa. And I'm also really grateful to you and Laura and Brian at the consortium, because you have allowed me to build these bridges through the consortium and through the convenings and through the communities of practice. And it's just something that I think is a really great experience for everyone who is working at institutions here in Tulsa or in Oklahoma in general.